Welcome all to Raven's Call Hollow. Today is Thursday, but we're doing our Wednesday wallet, month ahead, and Valentine's collabs because yesterday just wasn't cooperating with me. Now obviously we have to do responsibilities before we play. So we are going to hop over into our wallet, which is our revolving funds, and we come in here with 100 each week, and I have it broke down and in order for what it needs, where it needs to go, so that way it goes a little quicker. I forgot to move those. So we've got $5 going into road snacks, which is for when we take road trips in the summer. We've got 25 coming into back to school. Now we've already transferred 100 over to savings, to our high yield savings, because we don't need that till August-ish. Got 10 going into my husband's uniform needs, because we just depleted that one. He had to get a new pair of jump boots for his dress uniform. $5 is going into car maintenance, which we have also depleted because my car decided it needed an oil change along with the same time as tags. Celebration gets 15 normally, and then we have 6 coming in from I believe it was the last couple days of Be My Know Me. So that is actually getting what is that, 21 in today. And then we have our kids allowances. All 3 of our kids have requested to switch to monthly allowance instead of weekly, so that gives me all month to fill it up the way it needs to be. But it breaks down to our youngest gets $5 a week, our middle child gets $10 a week, and our oldest, who has more responsibilities around the house, gets 20 a week. PlayStation Plus annuals. There we go. Yes, this one. And that one gets, PlayStation Plus annuals gets $5 a week. And it gets depleted 3 times a year. Once in January, once in July, and once in October. For our kids' PlayStation Plus, which they get the Essential as one of their, like, their main birthday gift, because they prefer games over anything, and considering it's winter in Alaska half the year, that's what they do. This one is coming in from our A5 from Boss Babe Budgets. We finished $46 going towards my husband's tattoos, and that is his envelope, which we depleted December, and that's actually the first, yeah, that's the first challenge we've finished that's going directly to it. So there's that. Actually, yeah, there was a couple of savings challenges that we finished that went to my SUV. There we go. Now we've got that one. And I'm going to sit that over there. We're going to pop over here to our month ahead, which normally gets 3 5s, but I have also added in an envelope for our pup's knee surgery that she's going to need. They quoted us pretty much within the next year. And I think it came out to roughly $3,000 total. So yeah, we got to start saving for that one. But I put it in our month ahead section so that it can also get $5 a week. So we got 20, 40, 50, 55, 58. Let me grab my calculator. Let's see. 58 divided by, these are $4 per square. We can do 14 squares. What? No, we have 100 in the bank. Hold on. What was that? 58. 158, because there's 100 in the bank, divided by 4. 39 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we will be able to mark off, and I will eventually go back in and actually color them in. But for now, let's see, that was 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. There we go. As long as I mark it somehow, we'll have it figured out at some point. And that goes towards our cell phones and our internet. I did go ahead and combine those. And we have a savings challenge we finished in Be My Nomi from Budgeting with Kim. An additional $5 in towards the truck. So our truck will actually be getting $10 today instead of just the 5. Squeeze that out. And this one also has 100 in the bank. So that gives us 40, 45, 52. There's 152. 152 divided by, and these are $5 a square. So we can do 30. So that's, what did we say these were? 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. So I put money in last week. I don't think I marked them off last week. And this one we currently have 125 in. And it gets 5. So that's 120, 30. 130 divided by, this one is $10 a square, because it's where I'm trying to switch us from paying our car insurance twice a month to once every 6 months. So we can do 13 squares on that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can only color in one more square on that one, but that is okay. I don't have a tracker in Nala's knee surgery just yet, but I keep this one in because her little thick thighs, that's just what it makes me think of. Her little thick thighs is the reason she needs knee surgery. No, she actually needs knee surgery because she tried to jump over a baby gate when she was a little puppy and got herself stuck. I'm pretty sure that's why. So, needless to say, we don't have baby gates. We don't have a baby gate at the top of our stairs anymore. Anyway, responsibilities are over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So we've only got 25 this week for this binder. That's all I was able to finagle in the budget. Oh, I can't get it open. That side. There we go. And this one is My Funny Galentine. It's a collab with Doodle Dollars, Budgeting in a Fairy Tale, Divine Savings Co., and Kimmy's Corner. And we'll set that up there, because that's where I will sit the money. And I think we will only do 2 rolls today for these. I have these numbered 1 through 4. Scoot those over there. I have these numbered 1 through 4, and I roll a d4 to see which one we are going to go to. And then I'll have to get another die out, most likely. 4. Alright, so I've decided I'm going to do this one a roll and save. So we're going to roll the d4, and it's a 1. Here, let's do this one. We'll do the chocolate bars one. There we go. Roll again. She's a 3. So we're coming over here, and how many are we going to mark off? $1. So I put my pen back up. The strawberries are strawberries. I called them cherries the first time without even realizing it. Alright, strawberries are $1, so we will mark off 1. And I think I'm going to do one more roll, since those were both only $1.03. So we're back on this one. We're going to roll again, and it's going to be $3. So that gives us 3, 4, 5. So we can pull that 5 out, and we are going to mark off the last strawberry on that row. So that's $1. The martini glasses are 2 for $1, so 50 cents. I'll get my brain right in a minute. So 1, 2, $3. There we go. And that will be it for that one. So we got one more roll out of it than I thought we would. So I guess I can't complain too much about being low. I would like to have put more into it, but maybe next time. Everything kind of just hit at once this pay period, and honestly, our budget went out the window. Oh, I don't have my cards over here for these. Hold please. Okay, there we go. And let's see. This is the one we played last time. So this is the one we will do. And this one is We're Better Together from Divine Savings Co., Save with Glow, Diamond Budgets, and North Country Cash Queen. And I'll set that right there to put our money on so that I can scoot that out. And a lot of people do like $1 per like non-match and then the amount. My budget does not allow for that, so we will go until we get a match, and then we will save that amount. Oh, we're getting scattered. Right. What if we do that? There we go. That feels a little more aesthetically pleasing to me, because at least they're in even lines. Let's see, we're gonna do Corner, Flintstone, and Miss Piggy, so that's a no. Helga, and Elsa, I almost called her Anna. Charlie Brown, and Sven. Don't know that car's name. I think that one goes with Charlie Brown. But I think it was that one, but I'm not sure. So. Snoopy and Charlie Brown. That's a 2 times 2. And you know what? Oh. Alright, we know it was this one. So we'll do that set. So that's 5. I'm not going to do times 2 on all that. So let's see. Scoot you over. There we go. And we have... I act like I was going to write that down on something. So Charlie Brown and Snoopy is 2 times 2, so that's 4. 4. And then we're going to add her 3 in. Can we do that? Let's see, technically that would be that, so we'll do 5. Okay, well that 2, 4. Yes, because normally that would be 2 different matches. So there's Charlie Brown and her, and then there's 4 for Charlie Brown and Snoopy, and we can count those. So there we go. We make it work. Although that doesn't leave us a whole lot to work with on our Love is in the Air collab. So we will have to see how well we can finagle that, right? Alright. Let's go ahead and put these in the front here. Pick up. Dashboard in. I'm not going to worry about where that 5 is right now. I'll fix it later. So let's see. We have 12. So you know what? We are going to roll a 12-sided die to see which one we're going to, instead of going from front to back this time. So let's see what we got. We're going to 10. There we go. And we're shadowed. Alright, so we'll roll the D4. And it's a 1. So I'd like to keep the roll-in saves on the front for some higher ones. So we will put 1 into the locket. And again, I will worry about what direction the money is going and all that at a later time, because I will have to come in and condense it anyway, because I'm sure I'll end up needing those ones back. Oh, we're going back here to 12. Okay, so we're going to roll. We will roll the D4 twice, and depending on what it says, whether we do the times or the plus. It's a 2, okay? Times 2. We'll do the 2. 2 times 2 is 4. I think we can swing that one. Is there a 1 in here? There is a 1 in here. And that way we can just swap it out with the 5. Instead of putting all our 1s in there. There we go. And later I can trade those 2 5s in there for a 10. Where are we going next? To 9. There we go. This side I was doing, I think, $1 a piece. And this side I was going to do 2 a piece because there's only 4 on the back. It's an even number. That's how my brain did it. So let's see. How many are we putting in? It says 4. So we will go ahead and do 2 on the back side. There's 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that leaves us $2. So let's see where we're going next. Number 8. There it is. And I've got 2 marked off. I have $6 in here. So I'm guessing I was doing 3 a piece on those. Yeah, I don't even know. Alright, well, we'll consider the front 3 a piece, and the back will be 1 a piece. I think that's how we'll do it. And that way, guess just to be fair, we'll roll it. Oh, it says 1. You know what? We're putting the 2 in anyway. Because that's just how I feel. And there we go. And that's our last 2. So that will be it for Sponserbeleries and Collabs. And I do want to say I am looking at moving my month ahead to Monday with monthlies and minis, because it starts with an M. That's how I feel about it. So that one will be switching to Monday, and that way I can hopefully bring in another low budget collab or a box challenge. I haven't decided yet. We shall see. So, if you have made it this far, thank you, and I appreciate you, and I hope to see you again. Bye!